Hey, Colabcoaching here yet again to share some wise words of wisdom for the week. It is the start of a brand new week. So excited to get into this topic. This topic is simple, but it needs some clarification. It just does because a lot of people are talking about it, and I'm here to share my thoughts about it. But first and foremost, make sure you subscribe to this video. Make sure you subscribe and like this video, and tell me what you thought about this video. Put a comment down there. This was helpful. This was not helpful. Give me some ideas of more topics that you want me to talk about. I'm all open for it. As being a relationship coach, I'm all about relationships. So whatever's going on in your life and you want some more information about, I'm here to help. So with that being said, the topic today is happiness versus joy. Happiness versus joy. Now, the first thing we have to break down exactly what is happiness and what is joy, because there's a lot of misconception in our society. Happiness is temporary. Happiness is a feeling, a sensation, a bliss, but it doesn't last long. A lot of things can help you be happy, but at the end of the day, I like to stress that happiness comes from you. People just highlight your happiness. Joy is something that is internal. This is something that you've always had. It is when you have that sensation of 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 fulfillment. You have that sensation of optimal happiness and positivity, and it's something that you control. Joy is something that it may be something that you have dormant within you until you utilize it, but you can always utilize it because it's always in your possession. Now, the problem comes is when we give away that happiness and joy. A lot of people think that people can control our happiness, people can control our joy. But the realization is that we have complete control of it. It is your choice to give that control to somebody else, but in reality, you are the one that dictates what happiness looks like for you. You are the person that dictates what joy feels like for you. Now, again, some people may try to steal your joy. People may try to take away your happiness. Some people may try to disrupt things by telling you that this is not your control anymore. They control it. But in reality, happiness is something that you have possession of. Joy is something that you have possession of. And remember that without you giving consent to give it away, no one can take it away from you. Nobody can take it away from you, despite what anybody says. People may say, people, places, and things may try to disrupt things in your life when it comes to happiness and joy. But at the end of the day, you can go into yourself, wholeheartedly, and know that I have my joy, I have my happiness. Now, there's different levels to this, of course. There are people who have, they're on their healing journey. They went to a coach, they went to a counselor, and they have developed how to properly utilize that happiness and that joy. There are people who have not done the work to heal and are not healing, and they don't use it to that full extent that they can. Let's break this down. So happiness is temporary. When you get maybe your favorite food, maybe when you watch your favorite movie, maybe when you're with someone, that's that happiness. It's a temporary sensation, but you have control to bring it back up or let it go down. When you are telling yourself that you're not happy, when you're telling yourself that you don't have happiness around you, or that this person doesn't make you happy, you are giving away that happiness little by little. It may not be a sudden thing. You may still have happiness in certain parts of your life, but you are slowly giving that away to that thing, to that person, to that location, and it's not beneficial for you. You have to reclaim that happiness for yourself, and you have to say to yourself that you are going to fulfill that happiness within you. I'm going to dictate, okay, this does not make me happy. It's time for me to walk away. In a relationship, maybe you know that this person is making you happy. You want to center yourself around those people. You want to create that environment for that happiness. But if you are constantly telling yourself, I'm not happy, I'm depressed, I'm going to stay around this person that doesn't make me happy. I'm going to stay in this environment that's not making me happy. I'm going to stay in this job that doesn't make me happy. Now, of course, some things are not within your power, of course, but you can find that happiness within that situation. Maybe it's a coworker that you're with in that job. Maybe it is maybe you're not happy with that city that you live in, but then maybe it's a good restaurant that you would really enjoy. you're not in a good relationship with your significant other, but maybe you could work it out and go to counseling. You are creating that happiness again. You are recentering what the purpose of that happiness is and how you can continue to develop that happiness. When it comes to joy, as I said, is an incubator. Joy is something that's created and cultivated within you, and you choose when to feel that joy. When you are fulfilling yourself as far as a career, that's joy. When you're fulfilling yourself as far as being in a relationship, you're putting all your effort into a relationship and you're seeing the fruits of your labor. When you are building a business, when you are striving to better yourself, when you are working out, you are fulfilling that joy. You are gaining that joy. Now, when you're not doing those activities, you may not feel joy. That's okay. But when you are doing those activities, you are fulfilling that joy, and that joy feeling is coming back. As I said, joy is within you. It's an incubator. Happiness is a temporary feeling that you feel based on situations. But at the end of the day, it's all in control. Don't let nobody manipulate. It's all in your control. Don't let nobody manipulate you to tell you otherwise, and don't let anybody tell you that they have control over that, because it's yours. Simple as that. So, when you're discussing the difference between happiness and joy, remember, happiness is a temporary feeling. It is a sensation that you get when you're around certain people, certain places, certain things. But remember that you control that level of happiness. If you don't feel happy in a certain environment, move to another environment so you can feel that happiness, people, places, and things. Joy is that incubator that's within you, that's always been in you. When you're fulfilling yourself in a profession, in a relationship, just helping people, just being around positive people, you are gaining that level of joy, enjoyment, and you are able to use it and utilize it. But if you're not, it's dormant. Make sure you do not allow anybody to tell you that they could take your joy, that they could take your happiness, because it is yours to control. And make sure you're not giving it to other people frivolously. Simple as that. So if you're struggling with this, go ahead and message me. Go ahead and let's talk about more happiness versus joy, joy versus happiness, and make sure you know the difference. Message me, colabcoaching@gmail.com. You can go to my website, yocolabcoach.com. Sign up for that free 15-minute coaching session. Fill out that free relationship checklist to see exactly what you're struggling with and if I can help you with it. Also, Facebook Colab Coaching, Instagram Colab Coaching. All my series of my videos are on YouTube, COLAB Coaching. Finally, I want you to remember, always remember, that I have a book, Fresh Eyes Solve Problems Easier, the Self-Love Relationship Project. It is available at Barnes & Nobles, Amazon. It's on Kindle. It's in audiobook format. It's on Dorrance Publishing website. Write a review. Tell me what you thought about it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. That's completely fine. I just want you to get some impact about self-love and how you can love yourself a little bit more. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Share this with anyone that's struggling with the difference between happiness and joy and how to get that happiness and joy back. With that being said, have a wonderful day. Be safe out there. Thank you for watching. Bye.